All right, so for lab 1, what you do is you go to Moodle. So if you go to Moodle, you will see that in this unit, we have a lab 1 here. So it's introduction here, chapter 1 and 2. You go to lab 1, mixture of data priors, click it. And then on the top, you will see this lab1 underscore your name dot RMD. So you click that, it's going to download to your own computer, and then you open it using R or RStudio. Okay. So here, this is my RStudio on the server. So I'm going to demo using this in a minute. I'm just going to give you some time to download and make sure that you put things in the same working directory, and then you can actually load it properly. Yeah, make sure that you directly open it in RStudio, because sometimes maybe by default the software on your computer is not RStudio, so you might open it with a text file or anything, but that will be very hard to work with. So open your RStudio and open this lab1 underscore your name dot RMD. So for now, we're gonna just demo using this. But when later you're trying to submit your work, make sure that you change this your name to your own name. So then on Moodle, like we'll be able to access it like easily, so we know who has done what. So you can see that this is our markdown file. You probably don't know what it is at the moment, but for now, let's just take it as a template for us to work with the lab. So you can see that the first few lines here is we are trying to do an output of the PDF. So what you will see is, so you see that on the top here, there's this knit button. So if you scroll down, just click knit to PDF. Just try it. You might get an error message, which is what I will try to help you with. But for now, if you knit PDF, you will just generate a PDF document out for you. Okay. So some of you might not be working for this case because it needs certain packages. So you might have to install the package that they asked for. But if you have it, you should be able to get this view PDF directly. So you can see that we can use our markdown file and then produce a PDF document. And we're going to use this as the template. So I'm going to walk around to help you with any questions you might have. All right, so for the lab, what you do is you will have to read carefully of the instruction. You can either read on the R Markdown or on the PDF, whichever you prefer. But couple of things I want to mention. So first of all, R Markdown file works in a way that whatever changes that you make on the R Markdown, once you knit it, going to show up in the PDF. For example, you should change like this part to your own name. For example, if I change it to mine, and later when you knit it, you will see that it's going to show up. Another thing I want to mention is you notice some of you were asking earlier that for any R script, so R Markdown is useful because you can put your R script in the R environment like this, and then it's going to run automatically for you. Okay. So what we need to be careful about is if we go, okay, so let me knit this and then go to the PDF file. So first of all, you see that it's changed to whatever new name that you typed. And one thing I want to mention is any of the R script that you see that's being printed out for your PDF file, like say here for exercise 1, we give you, if you use the exact solution, here's some sample code. And then I have one more line here saying that delete eval equals to false, about to see output. So it might be a little bit confusing because we don't see it here, but that's because you don't see it on the PDF. But you're going to see that particular eval equals to false in the R Markdown, which I'm going to turn into a little bit. So just so you know, right now, all of the scripts are not being run. Okay? These are the sample code for you to work with. And in order not to show the results or like show the output directly, what I did on the R Markdown is I set this. Okay? I set eval equals to false. So nothing in that chunk of R code is going to be wrong, but it's going to be presented to you. So you can use it as the baseline that you work towards your answer. So just so you know, for example, here, this is the part here that I set the eval to be false, and then you can only see the script, but you don't see any output here, right? So what you do in order to see what it will look like is you go. This is a little slow. Okay. Oh, give me a second. All right, here. Yeah. So what I was suggesting here is you can delete this eval equals to false on your R markdown file, and then that chunk of the code will be run. Okay. So once I do this, you see that if I need again, in your PDF file, that chunk is run, so you get those plots here. Okay, so this is another note that you will see that all of the hint or sample script that we give you in the R markdown, we all have this eval equals to false, like we just had earlier, that we don't run them. But in order to come up with your own answer, you should run them, or you should add it accordingly so you can produce what you want. So this is just sample code. Obviously, I was just plotting, like, say, if you want to run, I guess, theta function with like 1, 1, 5, 5, 4, 6, and 6, 4. This shift parameters, this is what you can do. But the question is asking you to do theta to 8. Right? Yeah. So read the question carefully, and then change this code accordingly to answer the question. But I do want to mention that the sample code that were provided for you are just for demonstration purpose, and then we always kept the eval equals to false. But what you need to do is either you start a new script and then or like new section of the R and then type the R code that you need to answer the specific question, or you delete that eval equals to false and change in this particular chunk. Okay, so try it out. And of course, you have to read carefully of the question. So what I covered just now is just some logistics of how to work with the R markdown file. But you might have questions. I'm going to walk around, stay after class to answer particular questions. But you see that there are 3 questions in total, each of which we provided some script sample that you can work with. And make sure that you read the question carefully and then answer them step by step. Yes?
When you say theta in the first question, do you mean P?
Oh, yes. Did I say theta at some point? Let's see. Here. Okay. Good catch. Yeah. So on line 47-ish, that thing. Yeah. I think I forgot to change it to P. Yeah. So I will update the new version of this on Moodle, but you can change that. Yeah. So it's about the question itself. I think I started with theta and then tried to change everything to P, but I forgot to change that particular location.